Hey fight fans, today in this video there are less than 2 weeks left until the most anticipated fight card takes place. In the main event, a UFC 280 former lightweight champion Charles Oliveira and the most dangerous contender for the belt Islam Makhachev will meet. Now, despite the fact that Makhachev's team has repeatedly stated that Oliveira will not come to Abu Dhabi or will not fight at all, Charles Oliveira has disappointed all the haters and posted a video on social media in which he and the team are at the airport in Abu Dhabi. Also, we will discuss what Makhachev said that he would do once he becomes the new champion. And has Islam just made a mistake? Well, what happened? We're going to tell you, but don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel because it really motivates me to make some new, interesting videos for you. So let's go. If you remember, Makhachev's team, starting with Khabib, said that Oliveira would not come to Abu Dhabi or show up at the fight. But as always, Oliveira disappointed his haters and he has arrived in Abu Dhabi. Charles posted a video on social media in which he, along with his team, were at the airport stating, "Dad has arrived." So 1-0 for those of us that said Oliveira would show. Now the only thing remaining is to win and get his belt back, which he technically never lost as he was stripped of the title due to missing weight. And Makhachev's manager, the infamous Ali Abdel Aziz, has confirmed that Hasbulla will be one of the cornermen for Islam. Yes, you heard that right. In the corner of Makhachev will be Hasbulla, the same guy that was going back and forth with Conor McGregor on social media. Now, in the most important fight of Islam's young career, in his corner, he's going to have a blogger who has never been involved in martial arts. It is a very strange decision given that the championship belt is at stake, and I don't personally understand what this circus is all about. Now, the fans are divided into two camps. Opinions on the favorite are very different. Some consider the experience of the Brazilian to be the decisive factor, and others think that Makhachev's Sambo will surpass Oliveira's jiu-jitsu. So this is not just a title fight, it's a style versus style fight. Sambo versus jiu-jitsu.
This is a massive battle between jiu-jitsu and Sambo. And Sambo isn't coming out and trying to get credit ahead of time because their guy's a 3-1 dog, and jiu-jitsu isn't even mentioning it because they're not sure that their guy's techniques work.
But when it comes to finding out who will emerge as the lightweight king, we can all agree on one thing: this will be a great fight. And just recently, Makhachev surprised everyone by his cornerman choices. Now, mind you, I have nothing against him, but do you really need Hasbulla in your corner? Well, Islam seems to think so. And of course, Dana White won't mind. Perhaps the appearance of the blogger in Makhachev's corner is just part of the promotion for the newly hired UFC employee. The UFC is very fond of Hasbulla, realizing that he is loved by millions. So much so they even signed a special contract with him. And while Islam does appreciate his support, friendships and work shouldn't be mixed. Some have even wondered why Khabib supports this. After all, Nurmagomedov himself made sure he was professional and didn't turn his fights into a circus. Okay, well, the only exception being when he famously jumped into the crowd, but that was after he had won the fight. His team has always included only top-level professionals, and this was closely watched by the legendary Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, Khabib's father, which, by the way, he was also Makhachev's coach. And I have a feeling that he would definitely not approve of Hasbulla being in the corner. Having a strong corner team is just as important. With them shouting out instructions, how many times have the corners helped turn a fight in the favor of their fighter?
Are you ready for the fire? We're firemen. Okay?
We are firemen!
Got it, coach.
The heat doesn't bother us. We live in the heat. We train in the heat.
Here. I pulled my groin. I don't care. I don't care, George. Hey, look at me. This is where champions are made.
Oh, you ain't got it. Not by right out. It's not that hard. Red light, green light. Finish this shit now with the jab. I'm telling you only one thing, jab. He can't throw the right hand if he jabbing. Quit trying to duck walk in. Jab the motherfucker, man. Yes. Just jab the motherfucker, goddammit.
Come on, son.
Be in the boss here.
Come on, Leon.
Be the boss. Okay?
Come on, we're going to pull back one now. It's 1-1. Come on, come on. Come on. Don't make him bully you, Leon. Don't let him bully you, son. Sit down. Sit down. Listen. You got to get angry now, Leon. You're 2 down. Come on, you're letting him control you too much, son. You gotta get your hands going, Leon. You gotta get your hands going. Come on. Listen, stop feeling sorry for you. Well, come on then. What's wrong with you? You're too down. You gotta pull the out of fire. Come on, Leon, man. You got it, man. Come on.
And what will Hasbulla bring to the table? Once again, I have no issues with him. I find his videos to be a lot of fun. And on the flip side, if I were Hasbulla, I wouldn't have turned down Makhachev's offer either. I mean, who among us would not agree to be in the corner of such a massive fight? But again, what does he bring to the cage? The most important fight in Makhachev's career, and he's almost treating it like a joke. Is he trying to say that he can beat Oliveira without a solid cornerman? Well, maybe. It's just a psychological trick. But what do you think about this? Write your thoughts down in the comments. Oliveira has now said that he would knock Makhachev out in the first round. He is confident that he will get the KO. In an interview recently, Oliveira said, "I can't say how Makhachev holds the blow. I never fought with him. I am sure of only one thing. I have a very heavy stroke, and if I hit, he will fall. I just need to be Charles, use my jiu-jitsu. It's hard to say if his jiu-jitsu skills are pulling him to a black belt. I haven't fought with him yet. He dominated the drummers, who at the same time fell into a panic. I will knock Islam in the first round. I don't know with what blow, but I will knock him out." Well, former interim UFC lightweight champion Justin Gaethje believes that a title fight between Islam Makhachev and Charles Oliveira could go the distance and fall short of everyone's expectations. It can be an amazing fight or an extremely boring one. Makhachev will probably win by decision, but I expect a spectacle from Oliveira. I think the one who sits on the back leg will lose. I don't think Makhachev will sit on his back foot, but can he make Oliveira do it? That will be the deciding factor. And Islam Makhachev even revealed the first thing he would do once he becomes the new division champion. "I am delighted because my dream is so close. This moment is close. Very soon I will become a champion. In my dreams, I take the belt and jump on the cage. Because before, I had never jumped on the cage, never sat on it. This is my dream, and I'm closer than ever to it." So I think we're in for an amazing battle, but that is only if Makhachev doesn't spoil the evening with a really strong, tedious struggle.
From now until October 22nd, because Dude Bronx, the man that should be the known lightweight champion of the world, he's going to do work on the 22nd. You watch.
Oliveira is on a different level than anyone else. The most complete fighter in the UFC right now and a champion that would not give up his title anytime soon. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with our analysis? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel because it helps us grow, and thank you for watching.